Welcome back to the Banganator podcast, season 4, episode 5, brought to you by your host, Esley Banga. And I'm about to sing a little song for you real quick. Some of you might know it. Texas fight, Texas fight. First Texas that we love best. Give them hell, give them hell. Oh, you sucks, and it's goodbye to all the rest. Woo! Hey, it's whatever time that you watching this podcast right now, and OU still sucks. For the last 2 years, they failed to score a touchdown against us. 31-3 last year. 23-6 this year. Only field goals. OU freaking sucks against us. It don't matter what their record is.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got my co-host with me, Phil. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good. Did you have a good football weekend?
Yes and no.
All right.
Yes
We gonna get into it.
Oh man.
All right. But we gonna start off with my Texas Longhorns putting a beat down on Oklahoma 23-6. Arch Manning, even though he only had 166 yards and 1 touchdown, he was efficient, 21-27. Trey Wisner only rushed for 94 yards. So you would think like, damn, they probably, that was either a dogfight or they probably lost. But no, it was our defense that stifled them. Arch Manning played like it was personal, which he needed to. What did we say last week? We needed to flip a switch.
Yeah.
He made it happen.
Yeah.
It was a big defensive battle, and watching the game, I was like, okay, which defense is going to break first? And their defense ended up breaking first, and our defense ended up making more plays. Defensive standout, Malik Muhammad from Oak Cliff. He had 2 interceptions.
Huge.
Homegrown boy, making us proud. So, what do you think happened that, like, you know, that got that flip, that switch flip?
I think it was just like a sense of urgency type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming into a rivalry game. You don't really need any added motivation outside of, I hate this team and everything that they stand for. I'm about to come out here and I'm about to assert my dominance. You know what I mean? It's like, to Texas fans, it's like, some of them you can be like, listen, I don't care how the season goes. As long as we beat OU every year, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? So it's like that's your goal. That every player on that team is trying to play in that game and is trying to make a mark in that game, and you guys showed up.
Yep.
You know, again, Oklahoma's quarterback coming back a little sooner off thumb surgery, you know. And again, I've never been a fan of like these transfer quarterbacks when they transfer from somewhere outside the SEC to the SEC and really understanding the magnitude of these rivalry games.
Yeah.
It's not the same anywhere else.
It's not.
You're not beating an Iron Bowl. You're not beating Battle of the Boot. You're not beating Red River. Like, you're not beating the Egg Bowl. Like, the environments and shit in the SEC is just different.
It is.
It's a lot to handle. You know what I mean? It's a different type of ball game, you know?
Exactly.
And honestly, you see what happened.
So I'm just glad that we were able to get the dub. We got bragging rights. I got plenty of OU friends that I can brag to. Going forward, Texas versus Kentucky. Kentucky is 2-3. Texas is 4-2, and they jumped back into the top 25, ranked 21st. I think that Texas wins against an inferior opponent. Arch Manning and the offense need to play. If they want this to happen, Arch Manning and the offense need to play like they did in the Red River. Every game from here on out, you need to play with the same sense of urgency. Because if you win one more game, if you lose one more game, you know, I don't know if you're gonna make the playoffs anymore. So every game from here on out, you need to win, play with the same sense of urgency. What do you think?
I think y'all got it. My faith ain't that high in y'all. I'm just going to keep it honest.
I feel you.
Kentucky is one of those teams where they're going, I'm telling you right now, this is exactly how this game's going to go. Kentucky's going to come punch Texas in the mouth. Now, how the game ends really depends on how Texas responds to getting punched in the mouth by Kentucky. because it's going to happen. They play in Kentucky too, right? SOA.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I watch Kentucky football. I do. They're going to try to run the ball all over y'all. They have an athletic quarterback. They have some playmakers on the outside, and their defense is not too shabby. They've just kind of had to play kind of the gauntlet of their schedule up close. But, like, this Kentucky team almost beat Ole Miss. Like, pretty much, like, almost beat Ole Miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope Arch Manning can respond after getting punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an extremely ugly game. Just go ahead and get your mind mentally prepared for that. It's going to be ugly.
Okay.
But I think that, again, y'all have more talent than what they do, and you should be able to have that be the difference maker at the end of the day.
We're going to jump to NFL real quick. The Cowboys, my Dallas Cowboys, lost to the Carolina Panthers 30-27. Dak, another stellar MVP-like performance. He went 25-37, threw for 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. One of those touchdowns being to George Pickens. George Pickens, he went off again, proving that he can be a number 1 receiver on a good team. 168 yards. Obviously, this game was on the defense. The defense gave up 200 yards, all-purpose yards, to Rico Dowdle. Second time in 2 weeks in a row that Rico Dowdle goes off for 200-plus yards. We made Bryce Young look like Patrick Mahomes. Bryce Young had 3 touchdowns. Every time I look up, our defense pissing down their leg. They look like they don't know what to do, where to go, who to cover. Miscommunications. McMillan wide open in the end zone. Missing assignments. They can't tackle. Run defense horrible. Our defense is historically bad. Going forward, do you think that our stellar offense can overcome our bad play on defense?
Is that a rhetorical question, or are you being for real?
Hey, I had to come up with topics because this is horrible.
Take it from somebody who trust me, I'm in the same boat as you. Our teams are in the same boat. No, you cannot overcome a terrible defense with stellar offense. It just doesn't work that way. The game will forever be built around stopping the other team from scoring. And at the end of the day, if you cannot stop nobody from scoring, it's going to come a point in time where you can't score as much as the other team did.
Yep.
You're just going to run out of time. You know what I mean? Or when you just need a stop, i.e. Sunday, you just needed a stop and you couldn't get that stop.
Could not.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, I hate it, but welcome to the club, brother. Welcome to the club.
Yep. It just sucks because imagine if the Cowboys had a good defense like we did even 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Even last year's horrible defense that we had, but I mean, goddamn.
But I don't even know what it is. It's like y'all are like out of position. It's like blown assignments. It's just crazy. Like at least, sorry, I don't want to throw salt in the room.
No, go ahead, bro.
But at least with the Bengals, like we be in the right spots. We just can't stop nobody.
Yeah.
We just can't stop nobody.
Yeah.
Y'all, like people be wide open. Like that is clearly a blown coverage assignment right there.
And it keeps happening over
and over. And I'm not gonna lie, 9 times out of 10 we know who it is.
Yep. And the last thing I'll say on this, Dak is on he's playing like an MVP.
Yes.
The caliber of his play is up there.
Yes.
The defense is gonna ruin not only games, not only their chances to even get in the playoffs, but they're going to ruin any chance that Dak Prescott has of winning MVP.
Guess what? Welcome to Joe Burrow 2024.
You're right. Because
that's
if y'all
3
win
wins.
A few more games,
we're in the playoffs.
y'all make the playoffs.
And then nobody want to see us. Every chance I get to say this, I'm going to say it. Don't nobody in the NFL want to see the Bengals in the playoffs.
Every time he gets to the playoffs, he gets to the NFC Championship or Super Bowl.
Exactly. Patrick Mahomes, we're not scared of you. Josh Allen, you still haven't beat us. I don't know. Lamar, do it in the playoffs. Because last time I checked, Joe beat the Ravens in the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl. We're not even worried about the Steelers, but we're gonna talk about that a little later.
The Commanders play the Cowboys this upcoming Sunday. Commanders are now 3-3 after a loss to the Bears.
Yep.
Cowboys are 2-3-1. I think since the defense likes to piss down their leg and not cover anybody, it comes down to the offenses. I think that the offenses are going to go band for band again, just like we have been the past few games. I actually think that we got a slightly better offensive output, but because our defense makes subpar QBs look elite, our defense is going to make Jaden Daniels look like Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And if we can make those bad and subpar quarterbacks look like Patrick Mahomes and Peyton Manning, we about to make Jaden Daniels, who's actually a good quarterback, look like Tom Brady. And we about to make his weapons look like Gronk and Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
So because of that, I think that we lose. Yeah. I hate to say it as a Cowboys fan, but like I say, I always got to keep it real. A lot of my friends be saying, "Oh, Esley, you Banger, you a hater. I got to keep it real with y'all, bro. Why am I doing this podcast if I'm, just being a biased homer all the time? Nah.
I feel it.
So, what do you think?
I think the Commanders come into Jerry World and they don't steal one, but I feel like they beat y'all. Just listen, there's only one team I'm really delusional about in the NFL, and that's all rights reserved for the Bengals. I can't be delusional about the Cowboys until I see otherwise. If a team has a offense that can be explosive, I expect y'all's defense to get exposed. And I think that at times y'all's offense is a little too stagnant in the first half, to where it makes it you have to overcome and do too much in the second half. So then that's where you also get these great numbers from, because you're having to either play yourself back into games or you're trying to keep the game out of reach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the Commanders are a team that if you don't come and show up, and they're coming off of an ugly loss too. They shouldn't have lost to the Bears. They made mistakes. Jaden Daniels fumbles that late in that game, and the Bears go down and kick the game-winning field goal. They're coming off of a loss too, where it's like we shouldn't have lost that game. And Dan Quinn is coming back to Jerry World, like.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, a lot of those players, this is their first time coming back to Jerry World, because it's like the Cowboys 2.0 on the Commanders right now. Like, so many ex-Cowboys play for the Commanders. Like, they're going to be, and that's another divisional game. They're going to come ready to play. Y'all are the Cowboys. Y'all are going to get everybody's best. And with the extra sprinkle of we really trying to BTA right now, yeah, it's not looking too good.
Yep. So,
I'm going to need y'all to prove me otherwise.
Exactly. So hopefully we get proven wrong, but yeah, we both got the Cowboys losing. Speaking of another divisional matchup, Bengals versus Steelers, Thursday night football. Every Thursday night, we're going to let them know. We're going to let... Anyways, Steelers are 4-1, leading the AFC North, and nobody thought that. Coming into the season.
Because everybody else is hurt.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Ravens hurt.
I don't want to hear it.
Bengals hurt.
The Browns are the Browns.
You are what your record says you are. Steelers are the leaders of the AFC North. Bengals are now 2-4. Should the Steelers be on upset alert?
Yes, 100%. 100%. Mike Tomlin's like 1-6 on road divisional Thursday night games. That's all I'm saying. I'm putting money on the Bengals. Right. And I have nothing nice to say about the Steelers. Listen, this was personal for me.
You hate green and yellow. Sorry. You hate black and yellow.
You might want to blurt, put the little beep. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck the city of Pittsburgh. The state of Pennsylvania. I don't even know what a Steeler is. Fuck Heinz ketchup.
This Acrisure Stadium, they're not named Heinz Field no more.
Oh, hey, whatever. But
point
y'all
still
get
stands.
y'all get point still stands. Who they, baby? Let's go Bengals. Bengals by 3.
All right.
Bengals by 3.
I think that the Steelers are the better team. They've been playing better in the division, and Aaron Rodgers has actually looked decent. I think the Steelers win.
No, they don't.
I'm gonna be not that I root for the Steelers, but I'm gonna be singing black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah. Don't be surprised when we beat the Steelers. And if you're a Steelers fan and you know me, you might want to put your phone on D&D. That's all I gotta say.
All right, so we jumping back into college football now. LSU, your LSU Tigers beat South Carolina 20-10.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not concerning to you? Because I asked you this once before, but I'm going to ask you again. Is it still not concerning to you that LSU keeps barely winning these games?
Yes and no. No, because at the end of the day, we're barely doing what? We're barely winning. I don't care. We're winning. All right. So you can't really, you got to take it with somewhat of a grain of salt. As long as you win, especially versus any SEC school, we'll take it. But it's concerning because like our offense just isn't clicking. But a very good upside of this game from last weekend when we played South Carolina, we were actually able to run the ball this week. We rushed for like 167 total yards as a team. That's the most we've had all year, even versus the FCS and like the little small schools that we've played. 167 yards is the most that we've rushed for in a game.
Okay. So
with that being said, Garrett Nussmeier still don't look like himself. I don't know what's going on. There's something, a disconnect between him and the rest of our offense. I don't really like our play calls. I think we play a little too conservative at times. Even though this past week they did a good job of like really opening up the run playbook. I saw a lot of different personnels and a lot of different formations that we usually don't run. But it was like we're going to establish the run game. We're going to line up. We had like 13, 14 personnel. And for those who don't know, that just means we have extra tight ends on the field to like establish that. Like even when we scored the late touchdown to go up 20-10, we were in like 14 personnel. We had 4 tight ends on the field, and we threw it to our 6'7" tight end. I had to. To him, and it's like, okay, we're getting there. Now we just have to find the balance. If Nuss is going to be out here and he can't really get the ball out like how we know he can, and he's like making bad decisions, then all right, let's line up, let's run the ball and tell you to stop it. Because if anything, if we're going to run, we're going to be able to get a couple play actions off this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So still there's something to be concerned about, but I'm seeing good things.
Okay.
Like if we still couldn't run the ball, then I'd be like, oh, but it don't matter how good you pass it. As long as you can run the ball,
yeah, that's true.
Play some defense.
Yeah.
I like our chances.
So thank you for the insight because I don't watch a lot of LSU football unless like it's like a hyped up matchup. LSU versus Vanderbilt this weekend. Vandy is also 5-1. They rank 17th. LSU's now ranked 10th. Who do you think wins?
Oh, we do. It's not even a question.
All right.
It's not even a question. Are we playing at Vanderbilt? I think we're playing at Vanderbilt. But it don't even matter. It don't even matter at all. Actually, let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, we are playing at Vanderbilt.
Okay.
It don't matter.
All right.
It don't matter. Let's be for real here. It don't matter. In what universe does that even sound right coming off the tongue? LSU loses to Vanderbilt? Be for real.
Hey, last year Alabama loses to Vanderbilt. And hey, the last time we played Vanderbilt, which was last year, Texas only won by 3 points.
That's okay. Y'all still won.
Hey, that was still cause for concern for me.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm gonna go out on a limb here, a bold limb, and say that Vanderbilt wins, and this is why.
You must be mad because
this is why.
Commanders.
This is why.
That's what this is.
I'm telling y'all, this is why. This is why. Because Vanderbilt is actually good now, and they have been building towards that for the last 2 years. They put a whooping on South Carolina, 31-7 earlier this season, who y'all only beat by 10 just this past weekend. The last 2 years, like I said, they've been tough for any team in the SEC. Don't sleep on them. I'm gonna go on a limb and says Vanderbilt pulls off the upset.
The year that they beat Alabama and whatnot, and yeah, they can be tough all they want. We still beat them. So I'm not. Listen, there's just certain stuff that just don't happen. Okay, LSU losing to Vanderbilt is one of them. So
hopefully you're right.
So with that being said, hey, but yeah, I mean, I guess in the world you're right. Anything can happen, but it's fine. We got this. We got this.
All right. And now we move on to the bets that Phil is feeling. What you feeling this week, big dog?
Oh man, after a very, very, very good week last week, we went 8-4, bro. So I like that. The only 4 teams that really cost us some money last week, of course, the Cowboys. But what do we expect? The Titans let us down last week. The Lions let us down last week. The Browns, but I told y'all that one was risky anyways. Like, I was just going out on a limb there. So, but look, this week we're gonna run it back, full slate, Sunday slate. We're gonna start it off with the Rams at the Jaguars. Give me LA to win. In the Panthers and Jets game, picking the winner on that one was a little too difficult. We're just gonna say the point total over is going to be 42.5 on that. We have the Raiders at the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs money line. Should be very short, sweet, and to the point. Dolphins at the Browns. Give me the Dolphins to cover the spread at +2.5. Patriots at Titans. Give me the Patriots to win outright. Saints at Bears. Give me the Bears to win. Philadelphia at Minnesota. I think they bounce back. I think they kind of get the offensive struggles together a little bit. Just do enough to beat Carson Wentz, because I don't know if J.J. McCarthy's back. Give me the Eagles. All right, in the Colts and Chargers game, if I were y'all, I would put my money on the Colts. But I also like that point total over to go 48.5. So I think combined they can get to 49 points each. New York Giants at the Denver Broncos. I understand everybody's running with the Scatterboo and Dart train, but slow your roll. Give me Denver money line. Washington at Dallas. I'm sorry, bro. I got to do it. Give me the Commanders. I think they get back on track with a very suspect Cowboys defense. I think Jaden Daniels, that Terry McLaurin comes back, and I think Bill, they get that offense together. Give me Washington over Dallas. Falcons at 49ers. I know y'all saw that whooping that the Falcons put on the Bills last week. It was amazing to see. Now, I think they're going to do it 2 weeks in a row and really cement themselves on the map. Give me Falcons money line. They have a top 3 offense and a top 3 defense in the league right now. That's a recipe for winning some football games. It's giving me shades of like 2018 all over again. So give me Falcons money line. And then finally, I guess I am going to throw the Monday night game in here because I already put it on the slip, y'all. I think Baker Mayfield goes into Detroit, and I think he gets another primetime victory where he has to really put the team on his back late in the game. He's getting Mike Evans back. No Ibuka, but he has Mike Evans. You'll have Sterling Shepard. Kate Otten is still there. Rashad White is stepping up. No Bucky Irvin. I think they still get it done. Tampa Bay is balling out right now, and I feel like that this is a portion in the season where the Lions get a little susceptible to some bullshit. Give me the Buccaneers.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so put in your bets for this week and get ready to make some money. Thank you all for watching this episode of the Banganator podcast. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Please follow me on the Banganator podcast Instagram and Banganator pod _4 on the Twitter X. Again, appreciate you, Phil, for coming on and being my co-host.
Yes, sir.
And the Banganator podcast, season 4, episode 5. Ready? Right.
Welcome to the Banganator podcast, brought to you by SC Banga, diehard fan of the Dallas Cowboys since 1997. How about them Cowboys?